What's going on, everybody, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my Madden Ultimate Edition of There's Always Time for Video Games. What's going on, my friends? I am the father, the husband, and the gamer, and the little dog with the large appetite, known to some by his call sign, Hungry Pup. And I'm here to remind you that even with all that you have going on in your life, there's always time for video games. But first, if you like my message, if you like this episode, or if you like this channel, please click that like button and click subscribe. I don't do this for money. It's purely for fun, and there's nothing more fun than knowing that you are out there and you are watching. If you want to see me live on Twitch, stop by twitch.tv/J1MBO15. And don't forget, I'm part of the Backlog Busters. If you like the podcasts about video games, check us out. Open up Spotify and search for Backlog Busters, Quest for Pixels Gaming. Okay, so without further ado, what this video about? Madden Ultimate Team 22. And today, what I'm going to do is the Team of the Year token exchange. Now, you guys all out there have been collecting Team of the Year tokens all throughout the year, and now is the time to capitalize. Now is the time to trade them in, and now is the time to upgrade your team, because we're winding down here in Madden, or at least it seems like it, because the playoffs are ending, the Super Bowl's coming, and our teams are all rated pretty high, 96, 97 overall. As you can see behind me, I have 97 and 98 and 97 Devin Hester, Javon Curse, and Brian Dawkins. And my team is only 94 overall, so I could really use the upgrade right now, and I'm looking forward to that. What I'm going to do is the token exchange. I'm going to walk you all through all the players and prices that are out there. I'm going to talk a little bit about who I want to get, who I hope to get, and because the prices on the auction house are a little bit high, I have an option, I think, since these are going to be auctionable, that I can, if I don't like the player I get, and maybe the player is worth a lot of money, I'll put it on the auction house at the end, and we'll see. And while I do all this, I'm going to show you a little spreadsheet that I created that's going to help us, because of course the Team of the Years are in sets. You can do tokens, or you can do the sets, or you can just buy them outright. There's a lot of options. So I'm going to cover in this video what options are available to me, and you can just kind of take this journey with me. Let's start by looking at the Team of the Year players. I've highlighted for all to see Team of the Year, 96 overall, Javon Hargrave. I have an Eagles 49ers theme team. So Eagles and 49ers are the players I'm going to need to get. So Javon Hargrave will be a defensive tackle. He is someone that will start right next to Fletcher Cox and bolster that inner part of my line. We also have Jason Kelsey. I really need a center. I probably need this one the most, because on my squad, of all the players that I have a really good center. I have a 94 Matt Paradis, I believe is how you say it, but I need Eagles and 49ers to kind of match the chemistries and the bonuses that I want. Now let's head to the 49ers. We have a 96 overall Team of the Year, Fred Warner, would be a huge help at middle linebacker. I do have Luke Kuechly, and he's a 94 overall, and he gets Lurker. It's a very good card for me, but this would be a huge win, because the middle linebacker is a very important position on my defense. He is the anchor. I need to be able to user him. I need to be able to blitz him. I need him to cover everything and everybody on the field, especially those really agile tight ends like Pitts. Now moving down, we got 96 overall Kyle Yuscheck. I already have Kyle on my team at fullback, but I'm actually starting William Perry in the number 1 spot. So this player is, he gives me a little more options. He is a little bit better. It's kind of wasteful now that I have the fully powered up fridge, and I really like the fridge. Fits into my scheme and a run first kind of offense with really good run blocking. I think I could also get that from KJ right here, but I also think that this card is probably faster and probably gets a little bit more receiving options that I don't really need, because I use Roger Craig out of the backfield. So not really interested in this card, but would really help for my theme team, or I could at least put this into the number 2 spot and have a better special teams player, but not all that worth it. Okay, let's head on over to MUT.gg right now. If you haven't found this site, I definitely recommend it. It is a really good site to help you understand the prices and the options that are available to you when you're looking to pick up some players off the auction house. So I'm going to run through real quick right here. These are all the Team of the Year players right now tonight at 10 minutes to 9 p.m. Eastern. As you can see, an Ali Marpet left guard is probably a very good card, but you can get it for cheaper, 227K right now. So if I'm hoping for a card that I can sell, if it's not one of my Eagles or the 49ers that I'm really trying to get in my token exchange that I'm going to do at the end of this show, then I hope I don't get a player like these. These 227s, 230s are not really selling for that much. I'll show you that in just a minute. So if you go scroll down, you can see I can buy Jason Kelce for about 250. So he might be one that I might buy outright. So we'll keep that one in mind. And heading on down, if you go to the next page, now we can see who the more expensive ones. There's Hargrave. He's about 267K. And if I keep on coming down here, we're going to see the Deebo Samuel is about 665K. And you can check out right here, you have Kyle Yuscheck. He's about 255, and Fred Warner here at the bottom is also 258. So the players that I need are in the 250, 260 ballpark, but the players that I really want are on the second page, just going back to the Deebo Samuel here and some of these other cards that are worth 300. So we shall see how I do. Now let's talk a little bit about why I want to do this tonight. As you can see, the prices are high. The training price is about 5.92 per training. I've seen it been low fives and even into the fours, and sometimes if you get some snipes into the threes. So tonight is a night that is before the weekend comes. It's Thursday night before it's Friday, Saturday. Might be a good time to do my token exchange, and if I get someone that I don't really want, I could sell them for those 250, 260 coins, 260,000 coins, and maybe I can do a swap and buy the one that I do want, as you saw those Eagles and those 49ers. That was just a quick rundown of who the players are and what the field is and about how much they cost. And here's where we're going to go next. We're going to do the token exchange, and you're going to all live and with me and live it with me and see who we get, and hopefully I'll do well with this. But first, let's take an example of the Fred Warner card. So we go into Fred Warner, and you see we have 93s, 94 card, we have a 91, 92, 91, 92, 89, 90, 3 of those, and then the 4 of the 87, 88. Just want to quickly show how I use MUT GG in order to make a quick spreadsheet and do a little bit of the math to see kind of what we're dealing with. So if you go over to my spreadsheet, I can show you that what we're looking at is each one of these players, these Team of the Year players, you can do sets. And I took those overalls and I just put them in a couple of columns. So we have 93, 94, the 91s, the 89s, and the 87, 88. And I went into MUT GG and I just did a quick sort to see what prices they're going for. So we can get 93s and 94s for 75, probably 93s. These are the lower of the two. And 46 for these 91s. And the players I just listed here, Thomas and Williams, or who we're going to be looking at, that's Greedy Williams and Derek Thomas. The 89 90s, Adams and Amendola. And then the 87 88s is John Vilma and Rory Williams. So those are just some targets that I think I'm going to try to get. These are the price points I'm going to try to hit. And when you add it all together, it totals about 277. So like I said, the market would be high if I did these sets. And in order to break even, I would need to sell it for 307. And so when we went through and saw earlier kind of what the prices were, we saw people like Ali Marpet goes for about 227. So I don't really recommend that you go in and do these sets for the players. Right now, at least, it's cheaper to actually buy them on the auction house because you're going to get them for about 250. And if you go this route, you'd have to hit it pretty low and shave off some of these in order to get this into the 250. And since you'd have to sell it for even more because of the 10% tax when you sell. So not really a good plan to do it that way. The best thing for me is I'm going to do my token exchange, and then I'm going to see what player I got, and then if it's a player that I don't need, I'm going to try to sell it. So just one more, real quick. We come back to the spreadsheet and say that I wanted to get Kelsey, and I want to get him for about 250,000 is what he's going to be on the market. And so if I want to break even, then what I really got to do is I got to account for the tax, and I got to sell for about 278. Whoever I get, got to sell for about 278. So that'll be the plan. Whoever I pull from this set that I'm about to do, I'll sell for about 278, and then see if I can get Kelsey or Hargrave. Okay, so let's do it. Hope you wish me luck, and hope you're enjoying this show so far. Should be fun. And again, if you want to see me play with this team live, that's Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will do all of the solos and the solo battles. So, token exchange. Without further ado, I got plenty of these. It takes 17. You get them for doing the solos too. So, I got them from doing the solos all year, but you also get them from doing the Team of the Year solos, so I have more than I need. So, I had 17 pretty easily. So, alright, I got them all in there. Add to the set. And we cross our fingers. Here it is, the Team of the Year Fantasy ×1 pack. Open back. I'm getting a pick. Pick choice 1, Justin Herbert, 96. Pick choice 2, Robert Quinn, 96. Pick choice 3, a punter, Michael Dixon, 96. So those are my choices: Herbert, Quinn, and Dixon. So what I recommend is come over to MUT.gg and let's see, because I will be selling these. So Herbert, who is a really good quarterback, is going to sell for 260. And Quinn is going to sell for 244. And Dixon, I can't imagine a punter, is going to sell for 236. So this one I think is a no-brainer. I think we're going to go for Herbert. And so if we can sell him for 260 here, back to my spreadsheet, then if we sell him for 260, so it's, we're only going to get 260 the times 0.1 or 0.9, sorry, about 234. So that's really our best bet, but we're going to fall short kind of what we need for Kelsey, but we're not going to even get close with the other guys. And actually, if you guys are needing a quarterback, Justin Herbert I think is pretty good. The only problem is I have Montana, but here's just a quick rundown of how they look. My Montana is 92 speed, Herbert's an 88, but the throw powers are really good on this card. 96, throw accuracy 95. It's pretty good. But again, I have the 49ers Eagles hybrid team, and Montana is a beast, so I will be selling this card. But I don't think we did that bad. I really don't. So we're going to take Herbert. And now, as promised, I am going to list this. But if you come down here, it'll actually show you, like, some of these are kind of flying down in price. You can see the graph. He was at 275 yesterday. Now he's plummeting. I think people have the same idea as me right now. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll think a little bit more. So if you guys have a comment, leave it down in the comment section. Let me know what you think I should do. I guess I will hold right now and think about it a little bit longer. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and Hungry Pup out.